Dakota first. KX News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chad Mira.
And I'm Lauren Culber. Thanks for watching. Tonight in our top story, the ongoing battle law enforcement wages against drunk driving.
This coming Friday, the latest Drive Sober Get Pulled Over campaign begins. Extra patrols will be out all month looking for drunk drivers. So far this year, there have been 656 DUI arrests in the state. We spoke with the Highway Patrol, who tells us drinking and driving is still a major issue across the state, which is why they're saying they still want every tool available to fight it. But now law enforcement agencies across the state are concerned about a piece of legislation that sailed through the House and is now on its way to the Senate for debate. KX News reporter Robert Sir joins us now with what police think about the elimination of DUI checkpoints. Robert.
Yeah, Chad and Lauren, good evening to you both. Claiming they are proven to be inadequate, Representative Rick Becker has introduced House Bill 1442, which would outlaw DUI checkpoints across the state. But law enforcement officials I spoke with today hope the bill gets handcuffed in the Senate. It's widely known that North Dakota has a drinking problem.
So far this year in the state of North Dakota, there's been 656 DUI arrests.
In fact, a new study by Insurify shows North Dakota leads the nation in the percentage of drivers with a DUI history at nearly 6%. But on February 12th, House Bill 1442 sailed through the House with a 79-14 vote. The bill would eliminate DUI checkpoints we're all familiar with, instead forcing police to catch impaired drivers through other means, such as increased patrols. The bill is sponsored by Bismarck Representative Rick Becker, who says DUI checkpoints need to be conducted much more frequently than they currently are to be effective. I spoke with Bismarck police, who tell me eliminating DUI checkpoints would just make their jobs harder.
It's a shame to have a tool taken away that we can use to detect drunken drivers. There is some deterrent value in having checkpoints.
In 2017, the last full year data was available. The Highway Patrol tells me they had 16 DUI checkpoints across North Dakota, and of those, 17 people were arrested for DUI, while 17 others were arrested for various other offenses. The State Highway Patrol has officially taken a neutral stance on the bill, saying they'll do whatever the legislation tells them to do. But
I would consider it just like a surgeon. You know how they have all their instruments, they have a scalpel, a forceps. They could be taking away one of our instruments that help us keep the public safe.
Police say a better idea might be to conduct more roving sobriety patrols rather than one fixed checkpoint, because when drivers hear of the checkpoint, they simply avoid that area and drink as they normally would. Now again, the bill must make it through the Senate and have Governor Burgum sign off on it before the bill becomes law, so we're only about halfway there, guys.
Robert Sir reporting. Thanks, Robert. The DOT says over the past 5 years, 43% of all fatal crashes involved alcohol. That's down 12% from the previous 5-year period.
And we wanted to know what you thought about banning DUI checkpoints, so we polled our Facebook